in tears because he embarrassed me from behind my back. There were 2 other men at the bar that were customers. I don't know them because I don't drink.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me answer. How do the other businesses treat you right here?
They treat me with respect.
No.
All of them do. Because when I have money, I buy in their stores.
You what now?
When I have my money, I shop everywhere in Reedsville.
Right.
I believe in keep my money in the county.
Right. Have you had any problem when you've come in here?
No, never.
I remember one day, there was some back and forth.
Nothing back and forth.
It was a little conflict, I think.
With who?
I don't know the exact detail, but I'm just talking to people and sometimes people say Judy might overstay herself.
I was outside protesting Kelly Almond. I didn't say nothing to nobody.
Right. Okay, but what I'm trying to do is try to get a little understanding of what people are telling me.
I have no conflicts with anybody in the city, but the man that beat me into the ground, and he was arrested by the city police, and he already served his time, and he's out.
Yeah. But most of the businesses are kind of saying, "Oh, it's Judy."
I don't know what they're saying. That's behind my back. People talk about good Christian women that go to church every Sunday, and when she's sick and can't go, they still try to pick me up and go to church. Right. They always talk about the good person behind their back. I don't know what they're saying.
I'm just trying to get an understanding of kind of what happened. Because obviously you have Richard Moore. He's running for county commissioner.
Yeah, and he helped me in the past, too. He let me use his phone with my safe link. What the SOS mode.
Right.
He was good to me, but he was drinking beer that night, so he don't know what he was talking about.
Well,
Think about it.
What was his demeanor that night?
I have no idea what you're saying.
What was his? How was he acting?
Nasty. He had a sarcastic attitude in his voice.
But you kind of indicated that he was drinking?
I saw him drinking all night. I was out there all night.
Right.
He was sitting at his bar.
Do you think he was drunk? I mean, what were you trying to imply?
I pretty much assumed he was, the way he was acting. He never talked to me like that.
But do you have any proof of it? I mean,
I didn't do a breathalyzer test on him, man. I'm not a city officer.
Right.
And the captain said to come back Monday.
Right.
And I went back Monday, and there was nobody there.
Right.
The magistrate.
Let me get you looking at that camera right now. Let's say Richard Moore's on that other side of that camera. What would you like to tell him?
Tell him what? He needs to apologize to everybody because it's assault on a female.
Well, tell him.
A sick woman that can't afford anything, but she's trying.
Is that all he has to do? If he says he's sorry, can you let this go? Or?
No, I'm going to court because he's fighting everybody. When he went over the city and went to the state and got this license he don't need in the city that nobody wants beer and wine sold in the city, he messed up when he hit me with his hands, pushing me. That's like hitting me because my back is sore. I got a bad back. I got cervical arthritis and the lower part of my back is arthritis. When you put your hands on me, you're hurting my body when you touch me.
Are you on medication?
Yes, I'm on medication.
What kind?
Naproxen.
Naproxen. What are some of the side effects of that? You know?
There's no side effects on that. It's a painful. You bite it and leave.
Okay. It doesn't ever affect you in strange ways?
No. If you take a leave, is it going to affect you in a strange way?
I haven't ever taken one. I don't know.
I'm a former CNA. I know what I'm doing. The doctor gave it to me, Dr. Smith, and Dr. Don Diego gave it to me too.
Right.
And I'm being seen by Dr. Manis because I got something that can turn into cancer.
Mm-hmm. So, when you say assault, I mean, some people might think assault is like just...
The magistrate put assault.
I mean,
some
people might say assault would be like popping somebody. Was it like that, or...
He pushed me.
Like, it's like, get out of my store. Right?
That's right.
Get out of my store.
And I was already walking towards the door when he pushed me. He had no business putting hands on my body, period.
Mm-hmm. Had y'all had, I mean, obviously you had some...
No, I did not. I was saying goodbye and I was walking out. I did not have no words with him. He's the one that got nasty, not me.
Mm-hmm. Well, if he got nasty,
I was upset by the way he was talking to me.
Now, Judy, hold on. You said he got nasty, but then you say you...
The way he was talking. He had a sarcastic attitude in his voice.
What was he saying?
The way he said bye and goodbye and don't come back. And then when I was walking
right,
out the door, he was talking to me on my back about me.
Can you give me the tone of how he did that?
Excuse me. Are you a psychiatrist? Because you're acting like one.
Well, I'm trying to understand, Judy.
I explained this to you. No, I'm
Judy,
no, you're just upsetting me. I have bad nerves. I'm worried about my mother in Chicago. She's going to face the knife Wednesday for breast cancer, and all you're doing is aggravate me with all your questions. I can't be asking questions like I'm on.
These are
like
serious
I'm
charges.
Stand.
These are serious charges.
I know it's a serious charge. Somebody else went to prison behind it too.
I mean, these are serious charges.
I'm the woman that's been abused by every man in everywhere, every city, and every county. I've always been abused by my own father and the boyfriends and the husbands too. I'm single because people like to beat on me and push me around like I'm nobody. And you're sitting there talking about how people talk about me behind my back. I don't give a damn about what they say about me behind my back. I'm a good person. If they want to talk junk about me, fine. God's going to punish them, not me.
So is it about the abuse in your life?
You see the tears come out of my eyes? No, it's not about the abuse of my life. It's me talking to the man I'd rather talk to my children because you pushed me out the way when I was just standing on that sidewalk telling us to move.
What now?
You heard what I said. I didn't stutter.
Did I abuse you?
You took away my rights for standing on that city sidewalk right where I buy my bikes. I was standing there watching the two, and you told us to move. No, my children wouldn't tell us to move. I was stood behind him. During the parades when I come to town, I can't get this. I'm in the gully.
Right.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been up here.
We asked you to move because
Friday
it was
night.
in direct.
We were standing there so we could be
to the
seen
camera.
on TV, and you told us to leave. We were standing right there in the corner.
Right.
Both of us.
But what I'm trying to say is that it was because it was blocking a camera angle.
No, we were not knocking the camera. The camera was in front of the convertible.
Right.
There'd be more. And
See, now, Judy, that might be another problem you got.
That is another problem.
That you
That's
might
why I'd rather
assume.
talk to my children.
You might
He's not going to question me like you are. He'll talk to me right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a psychiatrist. You're acting like one.
Well, I'm trying to learn about what happened.
I already told you what happened on the phone.
There might be some people that look at this situation and say,
No, well, some people
say, Judy, you got mad at me, and if you,
did I hit you? Did you hit me back? Did I push you?
Uh-huh.
My hands are in my lap.
Now, a lot of people are going to say this is a he said, she
Listen,
said.
you're doing 21 questions, and you said 20 minutes, and I don't need all this mess. You already got me upset. I'm going to have an asthma attack in a minute. I don't have nothing for asthma attacks. Thank you.
Well, but
No, you already got me upset. It's too late. You can't calm me down. But with your questions, you're not asking the right questions. You're repeating yourself with the same questions. I already explained everything. I don't need to explain it again. I'll tell it to a judge. And when I get my lawyer, I'm going to sue him too.
are you going to sue him?
Yeah, because he had no business talking about me behind my back as I'm walking out the store. I heard everything he said.
What did he say?
I wasn't drinking. I was sober. Talking about how I talk about and all kinds of stuff about me talking.
But you just said that there was no confrontation before you left.
I wasn't talking to man. He was talking behind my back to other people.
You could hear him?
Of course I can hear him. I got a hearing aid on. I was walking out the store. He was talking loud enough for everybody to hear him.
Right.
In the street, too.
Are you trying to bring Richard down or trying to get back at or trying to get...
What I do and what he does is between me and the judge and the Lord. I'm not going to give no answers on television live.
You know this could affect his running for office.
I'm from the county. I'm just living in the city because I'm running. When my home comes back to me, I'll be back in the county. I fought Reasonable before, and I could fight him again. We got Wentworth.
Right. Is this just that you're angry at men?
You and him, too.
Right, but I'm trying, because, you obviously don't like men. You're
fat man. He's fat.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-husband's fat.
You don't like fat men.
I like my children because he's nice. He talks to me with respect. Don't ask me all these questions that don't have to be asked over and over like I'm 5 years old. I'm 55. I'm not a 5-year-old child that have to be questioned like I'm sitting in the witness stand already.
Well, but Judy, it's a pretty serious...
Well, what's in the backyard because I didn't do nothing.
In the back.
I was leaving the store when he pushed me. He had no business putting hands on somebody that was walking out of his place of business to begin with.
But you do have a conflict already. You said that there was no...
There's no conflict. The man pushed me as I was walking out.
But
I said goodbye, I was
said
walking away.
there was no words, and then you said they are words.
He said words about me behind my back, not to me.
Right. Do you have any
So
recording?
you're getting everything twisted. I'm leaving because you're twisting everything I said to the way you want to make that fat man look good because you're just as fat as he is. No, take your mic.
Okay. But yeah, let me take the mic away here.
Top off.
All right.
Try to twist everything around to make Richard Moore look good.
Okay.
That's not right. That fat man's going down. I'm suing him.
Okay, she just said the fat man's going down, and we'll be right back here,
Just like you.
here on Star News, and Judy is now leaving this operation.
Everybody else wants to like
What?
they're going to lose their job too.
We got it on camera. Judy's leaving, and in yet another situation where she's, we didn't force her out. She left her own. So anyway, and it's over maybe anger of fat men. Who knows? Stay with us.